We are live. Hey, everybody, welcome. I am on the Carnival Liberty, known as one of the top party ships on the sea. Their motto, give me liberty or give me death by tequila. Let's start the show.
Let's start the show.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online, and though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. Please be quiet, except for laughing. We've been a Zoom meeting civilization for 2 dang years. You know the drill. Just be polite. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our semi-quarantine world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome comedian Ray Devito, plus funny songs from Aubryn, and a Patti melt from Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hey! I just came in, everybody. Hi. Welcome to the show. I hope you can hear me at 40 cents a minute, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it costs to do this show tonight for me.
Can't see a darn thing.
Wow.
Where are you? You can't see me?
Well, I can see you all.
Hey, you are.
Wait a minute. Am I there?
You're as there as we can expect you to be.
Okay, good. Oddly, everything was going so good. Well, I'll get through these jokes really fast, and we'll get on with the show. Are you ready? Okay.
Hey.
Although, sad news to start, Jennifer Flavin, 54, has filed for divorce from Sylvester Stallone, 76, after 25 years of marriage. The first sign of trouble, Sly got the tattoo of his wife's face covered with a picture of his late dog, Rocky, and started moving large sums of money out of bank accounts. The last straw Flavin saw was that not the covering of the dog's face, but his plans for the Adrian mask in the nightstand. Anybody understand that?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. There's a lag going on this week. President Biden forgave up to $20,000 in student loan debt for low-income folks. Yes. And it was immediately attacked as unfair by extreme right-wingers from atop billions of unpaid PPP loans. The GOP National Committee went so far as to say, you borrow money, you pay it back, period. Then they said, is that $500 you owe us in the mail, Donnie, comma? Hello? Question mark. Bankrupt, colon. Again? Sad face emoji. What is that, 6 times now? Exclamation point. I thought that one was cute. Hey, there were primaries in New York, Florida, and Oklahoma this week. And of course, Roe v. Wade was a huge indicator in the outcomes. In New York, Democrat Pat Ryan set the tone when he announced the right to choose is a woman's fundamental right in a free country. Don't we all agree with that? Now, he defeated a moderate Republican who clearly stated he would definitely not, but you can see a reason to maybe, but really he wants to be clear that he's not for unless he can do it behind your back, and he will then support maybe a ban on abortion. No. That was his clear point. He wanted to be very clear about how he felt. Now, in Florida, the Democrats voted Charlie Crist in a Groundhog's Day nomination from 8 years ago, which was the same nomination, against the fascist dream Governor DeSantis. It's going to be a tough one, as DeSantis has created voter restrictions that are so racist that Rush Limbaugh's corpse got an erection.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that. And you heard it. Now, a federal judge struck down the voting law as discriminatory voting, and it is so bad that it can't be trusted. The state cannot be trusted to do voting. That, of course, will probably be overturned, as Florida has as many racist conservative judges as there are STDs in the villages. Okay.
Hey, I'm going to add myself. You keep on going, but we can't see you anymore.
Oh, you can't?
I'll just keep reacting.
Okay, you do my
Sometimes
mouth.
we can, sometimes we can't.
Here you go. Do my mouth.
That's what you said for 2 weeks in Scotland. I thought we were going to talk about
Hey, wait a minute. Come on. Hey, I did not get COVID. And also in Florida, a huge race for senator between Democrat Val Demings and little Napoleon flip-flopper Marco Rubio. The GOP goal is to paint Demings, who was the chief of police in Orlando, as wanting to defund the police, which is like saying Smokey the Bear is forest fire friendly. Rubio, if you remember, was a huge mocker of Trump before he was president, but now is still trying to wipe the orange tang from his lips. Expect Rubio supporters to hear Deming has a womb and go, ooh. Okay. And in Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping out people's rights, a Republican Trump nut is poised to take the state so far back that doing blackface will be a prerequisite for college admission.
Oh, man.
And expect all candidates that are GOP that lose to say they won anyway. Okay, now this is interesting. Did you see this? The Department of Justice released a memo from Trump's legal team from 2019 to then Attorney General Bill Barr as to why he shouldn't be prosecuted for the crimes outlined in the Mueller report that 1,000 prosecutors around the U.S. said normally would lead to multiple convictions. As we remember, Barr decided not to prosecute the Mango Messiah after reading the memo, which said, just wait for 3 years from now. Just wait.
Mango Messiah.
The Mango Messiah. California will phase out gas-powered cars in 2035. In a response, Mississippi said by 2030, all dental implants must run on diesel. I'm not even sure what that even means.
What
Hey,
are you talking about?
I don't know. As climate change wreaks havoc on water levels, a Texas state park is so dry.
How dry
How
is it?
dry is it?
It's so dry, the morning dew is morning don't.
Oh.
No, really. 113 million year old dinosaur tracks have breached the surface of the river, which is now gone. Dinosaur tracks from 113 million years ago. Researchers are following the tracks. And in a case of irony from the dinosaur's demise, they led to a sign that said, "This way to extinction." Ouch.
Man.
All right. Hey, old Joe Biden, better known as Brandon on the Go, appointed a new Secret Service chief, Kim Cheadle. Did you all see that? Who oversaw Biden's detail when he was vice president and then left to run security at PepsiCo. Her first thing she will do is blow up the last cases of Diet Coke Trump left to make room for the documents he put in his car. Okay, does that make sense at all? I'm not even making sense. Okay.
That was really good.
By the way, outgoing Chief James Murray has taken a job at Snapchat, oddly enough, where his skills with dealing with things deleting really fast are going to come in handy. Deleting. Oh my God. Okay. I'm skipping to the end. You can't see me. I don't know what I'm saying, so we're going to skip to the end. Former Fox political news editor Chris Steyerwalt said that Fox News viewers have been deceived and that Fox uses anger and paranoia to keep the ratings high and keep people attached. And the channel's lying is a disservice to those in the military who fought and died for this country. Fox News in response said, "Stop reading our mission statement out loud."
Oh.
All right, close enough. I haven't tried very hard this week. Can you see me?
Brad Tassell, everybody clap, yay.
Have I been gone the whole time?
Sort of.
Oh, man. I'm getting
No,
out.
there's a very frozen, interesting look on your face.
Oh, my God.
Great. Let's hear it for Brad one more time as he leaves.
I'm getting me out. I apologize to everyone.
That's okay. You're more than 200
Well, you know, you
per
could
hour.
always just blame the aliens.
That's
We
good.
generally do.
Considered blamed by default. Yeah. All right. Hey, it's time for the top 10 list. Let's go to this and see if this works. Yep. As some of you know, some of you don't know, but I'm going to make it public right now. On the way back from Scotland, got me some COVID. I was the only person on the airplane wearing a mask, and I got it after 2.5 years. It was a very mild dose. I'm pleased to say I tested negative on Monday. I'm still quarantined for a little while.
That's good.
Paxlovid is our friend. Yay, science! I'm not dying.
Yay!
My fashion sense is every bit as strong as it ever was.
I love that shirt.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So tonight's top 10 category, appropriately enough, is top 10 signs you got a very mild case of COVID. Here we go. Number 10. You still have a bad taste in your mouth from Sarah Palin in 2008. Can still taste. See, can still taste, can still smell, all that stuff. All right. Number 9. When you see Alex Jones, you smell a rat. A big, stinking, lying, douchey, busted, owes $45 million rat. That's that kind of rat. Number 8. If the opportunity came up, you'd have enough energy to dump 15 sacks of manure onto Tucker Carlson's face. They've got some energy. All right, fair enough. Number 7. And still have 10 sacks left over for Alex. Number 6. Your brain is clear and unfogged enough to be completely freaked out by that creepy singing George Washington thing. Ooh, I do not like that. I don't care for that at all. Not
Ben Franklin's worse.
Let's carry on. Number 5. But still fogged enough to enjoy modern country music. Number 4. You can still work a turn signal. I just wish I could say the same for 97% of Tennessee. Number 3.
You need more blinker fluid.
You still understand the terms classified document and do not remove and you lost. Hey-o. Number 2. You haven't forgotten to enter Josh Hawley in next year's 3-legged, zero-brain, 50-yard, two-faced coward, we're just tourists dash. Okay, that got less than I was hoping. And number one sign you have a very mild case of COVID. 45 is so close to going to jail, you can taste it. Hey.
And what does it taste like?
I hope I came in because that was the best one ever.
Look, everybody, it's Brad not moving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tastes like?
Okay, well, I'm just going to stay out. I was going to say that was the best one
You're
ever.
trying.
I'm staying
I'm
out.
glad you enjoyed it.
I can't find me.
Okay, you can go.
I'm going.
Let's see if I can find Aubryn. Here she is, right here. Nope, that's not. What did I do?
Yay!
Somehow I went to everybody. I didn't mean to do that. What happened? Oh, there she is. Hi, Aubryn.
Hi. Hello.
Everybody's Aubryn? Whoa, that's a little
We're
weird.
having a technically smooth show in your honor. So, you know the deal. After I play this little intro thing for you and I get out of here, you're going to do a funny song. Then I have no idea what you're about to do. I have to answer it somehow with another funny song. And then you'll do another song after that. Here we go.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest, It's time for our musical guest. It's Aubryn.
Segue to the country song.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it.
So, a while back, I gotta preface this because it's necessary. A while back, Steve Goodie on stage called me out for he's done this multiple times with the same thing. He called me out because apparently he had given me a prompt, which he had not at that point, and said that we had challenged each other to write a song using a couple of 4 different words or places and stuff. So apparently what he had given to me was Sunshine, Dr. Dre, Cleaning the Gutters, and Foosball.
Yeah. And I was telling everybody that you chickened out and I'd never see you again.
Yeah, he
all that stuff goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
Yes.
Totally. So it took me a while, but I finally wrote it, and it's called Vitamin D. So enjoy. Here comes the sunshine, little bit of something. It's lighting up the air, spray some lemon in my hair. Gonna lay outside all day, listening to Dr. Dre. It's lighting up my load with some California love. Today I need some vitamin D. 'Cause I got a deficiency. Put a towel on the pavement, got a book and some lemonade. Lather sunscreen on like butter. No, I won't be cleaning the gutters today. Today I need some vitamin D. 'Cause I got a deficiency. Why don't you come and join me? 'Cause you seem a little lonely. We'll play foosball in the sun. Tell me, does that sound like fun? Today I need some vitamin D. 'Cause I got a deficiency.
Aubryn.
Good job, Bob.
That's tremendous. Wow. Well, what else could I possibly do but the song to which that was the answer?
I was really hoping you would.
I made up the whole story because I had taken 3 of my own parodies and slammed them together in a medley, and I had no reason to explain to the audience why I had done that. So I made up a whole story about how Aubryn and I challenged each other. So the things I told them that I had been challenged by Aubryn to throw into one song were Forrest Gump, Justin Bieber, Poop.
No thanks.
Poop.
Butter.
Okay, somebody's yelling.
What is going on? Hold
People
on.
are yelling. Stop yelling.
Milky Way 137.
I can't seem to figure out.
Milky Way 137. Who is it?
Hang on. Normally it tells me who's yelling, but it is
Is
not
it Janice?
now.
No. They're done.
Unlikely. That's not you, Janice, is it?
Well, it's over.
Anyway, what a perfect show this is. Let's go over that again.
I mean, all the
Forrest Gump.
chaos just fits right in, don't it?
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Because somebody's talking. Is it me? Am I imagining this, or somebody actually talking?
Now there's something going on
in your head.
How about me?
It's you.
Mute this one. No, I don't think it's me. Okay, let's try it again. Forrest Gump, Justin Bieber, Poop, and Creedence Clearwater Revival. And I'm, man, this is very inappropriate. Hi. My name is Forrest Gump. Jenny, you're the girl for me. You don't know it, but you make me so happy.
Janet, I got your number. I need to make you mine. Janet, don't change your number. 86753. I'm not a smart man, but I know what your number is. 8675309. It's more fun with an audience when you can say everybody sing along, but if I do that, everything goes right to hell, so. Well, I hate his stupid music, but all the kids idolize him. Rockstar age 13. And now he's vandalizing houses, getting DUIs, and he's the only thing on TV. Man, I hate that Brat Bieber. That Brat Bieber. And now it's gonna get a little bit gross. Just got home from Taco Bell, unlocked the front door, oh hell. Got to sit down, get relief on the throne. Ate 2 great big chalupas. Now I'm full of poopas, and they're do looking out my back door. I think I'll stop there. That was enough.
Yeah, it does. It gets worse.
Much
after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we love it.
Oh Lord. What do you think? Y'all want to hear my Gin song or my Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Which one has more murder in it?
Probably Scott Pilgrim.
Let's go with that.
Although
I
the
think
other one
Aubryn
has a
knows which
zombie.
one I'm gonna vote for.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Or if you got one that has a siren in it, I enjoy that one.
You want to hear a siren song?
I
It's not
always
funny. Well, I guess it has a little.
I
It's
want
your
snakes.
call.
I want snakes.
It is your call.
It's your-
You know what? Fine. I'll do Deep Deep Blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Hooray!
It has a funny line at the end.
Nobody decided, so she's gonna pick one nobody picked.
It is a siren song.
Yeah. There's a siren song. He said siren, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
A siren song.
I just released this song. It's been out for about a week and a half now. So if you like it, you can go download it and stuff.
It attracts unicorns.
It does. All right, here it goes. I'm gonna turn on a little reverb.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I thought you were drowning. I dove out to sea. I thought I could save you, but the only one drowning was me. Your voice was so soothing, like a bellied rung. I tried to sing with you, but the salty sea filled up my lungs. Oh, siren, siren, sing me to sleep. Make me shiver, make me weep. Siren, siren, I'll follow you into the deep, deep blue. The tides of your children, the waves of your slaves, they're dragging me closer to my watery grave. Oh, siren, siren, sing me to sleep. Make me shiver, make me weep. Siren, siren, I'll follow you into the deep, deep blue. I'm an anchor going under blue, sinking deeper into darkness blue, turning slowly into black. Will I ever get back? me shiver, make me weep. Siren, siren, I'll follow you into the deep, deep blue. So this is drowning. This is how I die. If I'd never heard you, baby, I would be dry.
That was Aubryn with reverb.
With
Right here on
Beautiful
WWW.
voice.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was amazing. All right, I'll stop the reverb.
Amazing.
Yay, everybody clap!
That was
Aubryn,
too
where can
good
we
for
find
this
you
show.
live? Thank you for interrupting. Well, Aubryn, where can we find you live or online?
I mostly broadcast on Twitch. Every now and then I'm on TikTok. If I have a gig, I'm usually broadcasting on TikTok nowadays. But Aubryn Music, AUBRYN Music, is my username just about everywhere.
Including TikTok.
Yep.
Yay!
Awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. I don't even know what to do now. Oh, I guess.
Bring up Ray.
I
Thank
think
you.
the thing to do right now is to remove you. There's Ray.
Oh,
Hey, everybody,
hey.
it's our headliner. Hi, Ray.
Oh, hey, what's
Thanks
going
for
on?
joining us. I'm going to do a little intro thingy for you, and then you give us 10 minutes of hilarious stand-up, all righty?
Sounds good, buddy.
Here we go.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Thursday. Yeah.
Ray Devito.
Oh, what's up? How are you guys? That was beautiful, man. It's just a beautiful, heartfelt song. I can't follow that. Come on. This is beautiful. Now you got to listen to my Ohio voice. Yeah, nobody. How are you guys? I'm actually at a comedy club, so yeah. So I gotta get out of here after I do my time. But how are you guys doing with the pandemic? I see Zoom shows stuck. That's a nice thing.
Yes.
I don't know about you. Like I live in New York City. I'm from Cleveland, but I live in New York. And I don't know about you guys. You probably own stuff. I don't. I rent. But what happened in New York? Like our landlords got cool during the pandemic. Like the big thing with our apartment building, we can get dogs now. We can get dogs. That's what my landlord did. My buddy Gary got a dog. And I was like, hey man, where'd you get the dog? He goes, oh, I rescued it. Just say it's a rescue, right? Yeah, to say you rescued it, that's a grandiose way to say you got something for free. If that's the case, these pants I'm wearing, I rescued them from JCPenney. I'm a single guy. I sometimes hook up my neighbor. That's where I'm at. I'll hook up my neighbor, the girl in the apartment below me. I like her to be my girlfriend, but I'm just her booty call. Yeah. Someone she calls when she wants booty. I've never really been the guy people call when they want that. I have been the guy people call when they're looking for small increments of marijuana. I have gotten those phone calls. It doesn't help that I dress like I lost my skateboard 25 years ago. That's for me. But she had a birthday. I want to do something nice for her birthday, but respect the boundaries. So this is what I did. I bought her a bag of peanuts. And then I taped it to her door. I put a little sign that said, nuts for you. That's adorable. You got to admit, that's adorable. We hooked up 15 minutes later. Best dollar I ever spent in my life. And then my buddy gave me a grief. My buddy's like, dude, that's so stupid. You want to impress a girl? What you should have done, you should have bought her chocolate shoes. That's what he's a huge pothead. His dumb logic was women like chocolate, they like shoes, So combine it.
No.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell, right? That's like saying to a guy, regard you like basketball, you like women, well then enjoy your WNBA tickets.
Oh.
Free Brittany Griner. Free Brittany.
Free.
Yeah, she's younger than me
guy.
though. I'm in my 40s and she's 28. Young. She's into horoscopes. That's her thing. That's for young people, right? Horoscopes. Yeah. You never hear successful people reference them. Yeah, no one's like, listen, I know that I'm a doctor, but I am also an Aries. And we make quick decisions. And that's why I amputated your wrong foot. But I knew you would overact because you are a Scorpio, and that is what Scorpios do. Also, like, did you guys get vaccinated during this whole thing? Vaccinations? Yeah, I did, man.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian. I did Johnson & Johnson. That's what I did. Johnson & Johnson, just the one and done. You got to respect Johnson & Johnson. I love how they got in the vaccination game. Then they saw the different variables that came out. They're like, you know what? This stuff got real. Forget it. We're out. We're done. We're done. We're just gonna go back to making Q-tips. Remember that? Remember we made Q-tips?
Yeah.
And every one of us loves Johnson & Johnson Q-tips. We all do. We all do. If not for those Q-tips, none of us would know that we all have G-spots in our inner ear canals. We all, every one of us is just taking one of those, just like, just don't talk to me for like 2 minutes. Let me, that's what they call Johnson & Johnson. It's a Johnson for each ear canal. Each ear canal gets it. And then you look at, that's not earwax at the end. That's all I'm saying. That's something else. That's as dirty as I'm gonna get. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it respectable. Like, so you sports fans. I'm a big sports fan, which I don't know why, because I was horrible at sports when I was a kid. Like I played middle school basketball, and this is in the '90s. So I knew I was worst one on the team, because they had a rule. They had a rule that everyone had to play at least 4 minutes. And I was the only one where the coach would just sit there and look at the clock. Just be at 3:58, 3:59, timeout. God forbid I play 4 minutes and 10 seconds and develop some self-esteem. And they always say, you're like, oh, you make a lot of friends. No, not when you're 12 and you're the worst player. It turns out all your teammates hate you. Like my parents come to every game, I would just watch them up in the stands. Unknowns to them, they'd just be cheering on my voice. And they say you learn some life lessons. Only life lesson I learned. I'm not proud of this. I'm 8 years old. I'm on a co-ed soccer team. I'm at the water fountain. And I shoved a little girl. And on the ride, I'm not proud of it, but on the ride home, my mom called me a chauvinist. And I'm such an idiot. For the next 10 years, I thought a chauvinist is just someone who shoves people. So I don't know what you guys think is the most popular sport in the world. A lot of people say it's soccer. I don't know, but it's fighting. It's not soccer. It's fighting. Yeah, it's fighting. Remember middle school? Nobody ran across a playground to watch because a soccer game broke out. Yeah, no one's pulling out an iPhone in a 7-Eleven screaming, "World Star." I think they're playing soccer 904. Like, no, it's clearly fighting. And I wish it wasn't, because I'm horrible at fighting. I'm horrible. To the point that I don't know. I think they should teach us how to fight in school. That's what I think. If I'm just saying, if school is supposed to prepare you for real life situations, because I could have used that knowledge. How to prevent a fist from hitting my face. You know, it's never happened to me. No one's ever shoved me in a crowded bar and like, "Yo, dude, what you know about the Louisiana Purchase?" That's never happened once. No one's like, "Yo, I got a bunch of triangles. Which one's scalene?" That's never happened. I'll tell you what, when the pandemic hit, though, I did come back here to Cleveland. That's where I'm at right now. And I came back to Cleveland, and I was staying at my sister's place for a while. And when I was there, my 8-year-old niece got cyberbullied. My 14-year-old niece got cyberbullied. I asked my sister, hey, what happened? She goes, someone said something mean on her Instagram. I go, okay. I go, and then what? My sister goes, that's it. All right, if you cannot handle someone saying something mean on the internet, then don't go on there, right? Then don't go on social media at all. For 2 years, I had a web series for MTV. If it wasn't for people saying mean things, no one would have interacted with me. Right? That is literally the entire internet. My web videos, 3 types of people would interact with me. Cyberbullies, people that would attack cyberbullies, and then my Aunt Judy to say that I'm handsome. This is my favorite thing. After one of my videos, someone goes, hey, thanks to this guy, now we know what Ben Affleck looks and sounds like if Ben Affleck had Down syndrome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I am fine with that. But then people immediately attack this guy. People immediately attacked him, doing nothing but defending Ben Affleck. Like, you're a piece of garbage. Good Will Hunting was a great movie. Like, hey man, obviously you never seen any Kevin Smith films. And then my Aunt Judy chimed in. My Aunt Judy goes, hey everyone, Ben Affleck is very talented, but I'm very proud of my handsome nephew, Raymond.
I love your
and then all the comments stopped. Because when your aunt leaves that comment, everyone's like, I think this Raymond might have Down syndrome. That is the exact comment an aunt would leave if she's part of her nephew that had special needs. Also, man, like, I don't know if you guys, I'm in my 40s. It's a different day and age. And by the way, someone just messaged me when you want me to stop. I'm just going to go to tell me.
Keep going. Keep going until they kick you out.
All right.
Which means 2 minutes, please.
So, like I'm in my 40s. And when I was, there's no internet to shame our parents into paying attention to us when we were kids, right? Like, that's changed now. Like, a couple years ago, I was having anxiety attacks, and I went to the doctor's office, and she goes, all right, before I prescribe any medication, she goes, what do you take for your ADHD? And I was like, this is the first time anyone has ever told me that I have that. She's like, what are you talking about? You had to be bouncing off the walls when you were a kid. How'd your parents handle that? I'm like, they hit me? Which I do not condone hitting kids, but I'm fine with it. Like, anxiety, ADHD, you can't stand still, right? What are you going to do? A timeout? I can't stand still. Now I got to go stand in the corner and look at a wall for an hour? Right? Like, yeah, just forget that. Just smack me. Let me go run around in a yard. Like, trying to fix anxiety and ADHD is like trying to stop someone's asthma attack by having them do jumping jacks. And I'll say this, like, my sister's like fake woke. I'm gonna say it, she's fake woke because I grew up with her. I know her. Like, when my niece was 8, I got her Barbie, and my sister gave me grief. She goes, Barbie is not good because when she grows up, she's gonna expect to look like Barbie. Which I thought that's ridiculous because when I was a kid, I had toys I never expected to turn into Chewbacca. And besides, like, you need toys to be fantasy. You do. If they're realistic, they'd be depressing. And she's like, hey, what do you got there? Some Transformers? She's like, no, I got a Steve in his cubicle. He's complete with 40 grand, a student loan debt, a drinking problem, and a bunch of staplers he keeps stealing from a supply closet. I don't know what's crazy. Like, my nieces love Disney Plus, and this will be my last joke. I'll get out on this. Like, how is like Disney not gotten canceled in this whole woke culture? Like, do you remember Disney fairy tales when we were children? They're horrifying. Think about Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, everyone. It's just some young, attractive girl who ends up unconscious. Yeah, it just happens. 1 minute she's partying, next minute someone cast a spell on her. And the only way to save the day is when a guy she doesn't know kisses her in the middle of the night. Yeah, in real life, that story ends in a court of law. Like, you never want to see that. And any of you women that are upset you can't find Prince Charming, you should be thankful. Hopefully he is in jail for sexual assault. All right, that's it for me. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks, Ray. Good job.
Ray,
Amazing.
Although I'm not in a cubicle, you do kind of look like me, and I'm Steve. So that,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh my God.
That was great. Where can we find you online and in real life?
Ray Devito. I got a podcast, Rock Bottom Podcast with Ray Devito. YouTube, just put in my name, Ray Devito. My YouTube page is RayDevi. I have a dry bar special coming out, and then I just shot my own special on top of it too.
Wow.
Which might be through 800 Pound Gorilla or Helium Records. We're still trying to figure that out. But yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Fun show.
Amazing.
Good job, everybody.
Bye, Ray.
All right, I got to go because I want them
You
to
go.
be able to close.
All right,
so.
you're out.
Happy anyway. Thank you very much.
I got Patti.
And guess what? Guess what it's time for? There she is. Holy cow. Quick, before everything falls apart, let's do the Patti.
It's time for a Patti melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, to folks refusing to wear masks, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses. She's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez Patti melt.
Hello. I am actually in a green room at the Arcana Speakeasy.
Wow.
I just finished the show and I had a whole thing. I'm sure I was going to be very melty about student loans and all these Republicans who had their PPP loans forgiven, like millions of dollars. And they're like, if you borrow money, you have to repay money. Just like Jesus said. Only did he? Did he? No. He said, don't charge interest. Don't hold people accountable for debt. We could do a whole thing. And then I had a caller on my radio show today who basically literally said a woman should be an incubator. Okay, so I was going to do all those things. I'm sure it would be very melty. Only I just did a live show where, look, it's promoted as a comedy show. It's promoted we've done it every month for 4 months. And these women came in and can I tell people who come into a comedy club, I get that you don't want to sit in the front. I get that you're afraid that we're going to pick on you. But if nobody sits in the front, I can't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come off that stage. I'm going to walk right up to your table and I will humiliate you if you think you're going to be in the back of the room yapping away. I can't with the yapping. I mean, like, this was not even like a casual, not even commenting on the comedy of the performers. Not like, oh my God, Vince Moranto is right about all the Brian Urlacher billboards on it. And not even like, Rocky does seem like somebody who has struggled in high school. Like, they weren't even talking about that. They were like scrolling through. I think they were shopping. Like, what do you think about these heels? And I hate to say this because I am a woman. We are the worst, lady. I mean, guys can be belligerent as hecklers, but women in audiences, we cannot. And I can't focus. Look, I've already gone through 6 different topics in the last minute and a half. But I get that. But also, manage that, pull it in, be respectful, and the thing is, when you call attention to these people, when you say, "Hey," as a host in a comedy club, you say, "Hey, everyone, if you don't mind, could you just please maybe keep your table talk down to a minimum so everyone around you can enjoy the show?" But no, you know what they did? They complained. Now I'm the bad guy. Can I say the word? I'm a bit. It was implied. No, I'm not gonna say it. That I'm a female. No, I'm a bitch. But beside the point, I already know that I am. I think that we can all assume that I've been called that many times in my life. So these women, so I make the announcement in between the comics, and when the comics have to come up to you and ask you, could you just say something about how loud these people are being? Then it's a problem, because otherwise we'll plow through it. We're live performers. We just suck it up and we do our shows and we hope that people. But nobody said anything. No one around them. Okay, this goes way back. I'm going a little bit. Years ago, Hi, thank you so much. We went to my mom and I went to go see the movie Titanic after it had been out for like 10 weeks. So it was already the point where people had already seen it like the first time around. And now you had like the big fans and these women who were behind us going like, you know, that they really went and they found the original patterns of the china that was used in the dining room. And I couldn't take it, but I didn't say anything. I was just getting more and more tense. Well, my mom could tell that I was getting upset. She got up and she swore. So I'm not going to use that word. She got up and she goes, "You are annoying," in front of a whole empty theater. And you know what? Every comedy club needs my mom in that club. So I don't know. You are annoying. So anyway, please when you go to a comedy club, be respectful of the comedians and the people around you and keep your table talk down to a minimum. As if it did.
Hey, Patti, I understand how it feels to have been called the B word many, many times. When I was in Scotland, Brad called me at least 61 times.
Never.
Well,
Yes, bitch, go get me my crumpets. Man.
The C word's more appropriate there, by the way. They use it way more often. I know.
I said crumpet. I said crumpet.
Can we acknowledge how beautiful this room is?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
Beautiful.
Can you hear me?
Looking at the chair you're sitting on, I'm like, man.
Yes.
Steve, it was
Can that be in my house?
That's what you said.
It is not good.
Twat.
Nice. I think Brad's trying to say something, but
I'm trying to say it was twat that we said all the time.
Not during the show, at home after the show.
That's right.
That's what I was talking about. Let's hear it for Patti Vasquez.
Patti Vasquez, everybody.
Yay. And Patti, I want you to know, while you're doing your little thing there, while you were melting, I actually came up with a song, so I'm going to do it right now.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
Let's see if I can get this right. I have so little confidence. Writing it while Patti was talking. Here we go. Oh, forgive me my loan. Well, 10,000 or so. And see Ben Shapiro's pants fill with poo. He'll confuse altruism with Marxist socialism and forget it's what Jesus would do. College loans don't go away. They accrue until your dying day. So sue me if I don't mind that this Biden guy is helping Americans pay.
Yes! Right?
Bravo.
Christian's my ass.
What'd you say?
I said, Christian's my ass. They're so selective.
Yes, indeed. Well, now, speaking of money, it's time for Brad to beg for it. So let's see if the internet will allow that.
All right, everybody. I hope you can hear me, because we need money so I can get stable internet, and Patti can have the audience murdered where she is. Also, Patti, wait, Rocky Laporte and Vince Moranto are on this show, and people are talking? That's like the best show ever. And you, so please, and also Ray needs money because he's just not handsome enough. I always like guys that are like the most handsome people I ever said that people say are ugly. So he's like, I would sleep with that guy. That's how handsome he was. So anyway, and of course we need money just because we're broke. I think that's all it is. And Steve and I lost about $3,500 in the last 2 weeks. So if you can hear me out there, go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians and give us money so we can. And Patti, you did not give us a Declan update, which we could have used.
We'll get that out of her.
We'll get it.
Okay, we'll get it out of her later. Okay, Steve, take over. Play the thing. I'll do the worst joke.
Yeah, it's time for the worst joke of the week. Here we go.
Yeah.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
Okay. Cornhole is a popular activity during tailgate season, which is weird because I was sure tailgate was the time GOP Senator Larry Craig got arrested for cruising men's rooms looking to be cornholed.
Oh.
20 years ago.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursday.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear. 'Cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year. And every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with Milko, Spam, and Pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.
Say goodbye.
I stop this thing.